Hey Peaches, what is up? I hope that you are having a great day today. So I am doing something today I have not done on my channel, and I don't even remember the last hair video that I did, but I got this Revlon, I think this is called the InStyler, for Christmas, and I love it. It has made such a difference in my styling game. I did this entire hair, from soaking wet hair pretty much, to this in I think less than 10 minutes. So I really love it. It's been great, and I'm gonna show you guys today how I use it. I'm not saying this is all the proper way. I'm just saying this is how I have been doing my hair. It's been helping me get out the door a little quicker, and I've been enjoying it a lot. I just feel like this section, if it could just go back. So basically this is gonna be like my everyday hair routine for you guys in my cozy little robe in my beauty room. This is the first time I've ever done my hair in here. So my lighting is throwing me off a little. I look a little square-headed, but anyways, I hope that you guys like this video. Let's go ahead and get started. It's going to be a super quick video. It's super simple. If you guys have any questions about the products that I use, even though I mentioned them, I think all of them in here, or anything at all, just comment down below. I love to talk to you guys and commenting you back. I try to get to every single comment. I usually don't get a handful because I'm not super popular, so that makes it easier for me to talk to you guys. So let's go ahead and get started in this video. Okay, you guys, so I've just been letting my hair kind of sit and dry in my towel a little bit while I do my makeup. That's my routine every single morning. And then product-wise, I really don't use a ton of stuff. I'm hoping that this tutorial is going to kind of be quick for you guys because I'm definitely not a pro at it. This is just what I do every day. So I use the KMS ThermaShape. This is the quick blow dry spray. I love this stuff because it is supposed to speed up your drying time, and it's also a heat protectant. So I really recommend this. It's not too heavy, so if you have like oily hair, it won't overdo it for you, which is why I like it. I don't really have super oily hair, but my hair doesn't really take product amazingly for some reason. So I brush it with a really wide tooth comb. And then the only other two products I may use while my hair is wet, I do use the Aveda Volumizing Tonic Spray. I like this more than a volume foam, or I guess I should say more than a volume foam I've tried, like of the ones I've tried, because this doesn't leave your hair feeling like a volume foam or mousse typically does, which to me is like, I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel like if you know, you know. I don't know. And it doesn't last as well either, I feel like, with a foam for me. Like if I wash my hair today and I want it to last a little while, I almost feel like if I use a foam, it feels dirty or faster versus using the volumizing tonic. So do that, brush that out. And then sometimes if I feel like my hair needs a little something extra on the ends, I'll put the Caviar Rapid Repair Spray. I love this stuff. It's super expensive and it's really worth it. Again, great for detangling as well, but I'm not going to use that today because I think my hair is good to go. This is the first time I'm like drying my hair down here literally ever, so hopefully I don't make the power go out. So then the last thing I do before I start, I would say if you have a little extra time, what's actually a pretty good thing to do if you're like me and my hair's still pretty damp, is to just use a regular blow dryer. Like I would toss my head over, use a regular blow dryer, get a little bit more dry, and then you can go in and style. That's a little bit quicker, I feel like, even though this is super fast. So for this little top section for my bangs, I just go ahead and find my other finger. I'm gonna group this together, and then really, sometimes I group this other part of my hair, and sometimes I'll just do this section and then like the top back here, because that's really where I want to like work on my volume, as far as like, you know, I feel like that makes a big difference. So this back section I'll tease too once I'm finished blow drying, but it really helps if you can kind of set these sections aside to super work on them. Okay, so now I'm gonna split my hair down the middle in the back and pull it all together. I'm gonna turn my mic off so you guys don't get an ear explosion from this turning on. I alternate between using this low, high, and cool. I start off high because that kind of helps it get through quicker. It is a lot of heat. It's very hot, so I don't use it on that the whole time. And then once you're finished, if you go back in like for the ends here like this and use cool, it kind of locks in whatever style that you've put on, so it's sealing your cuticle back down. So I really recommend doing that, especially at the base if that's where you're wanting volume. I use like hot, and then I turn it to cool and then kind of keep it here for a second and let it cool off, if that makes sense. I'm gonna turn my mic off so you guys, again, don't get a busted eardrum, and let's go ahead and get started with this. Okay, so in real time, I know I sped that up for you guys. That was, let's see what my time marker is, that was 6 minutes. And so I feel like if you have a thicker hair texture, you probably could be done here. I have a lot of hair, but I have thin hair. So I go back in with my Caviar working hairspray. I like this hairspray a lot more than any other, specifically because it is a working hairspray. It doesn't feel sticky and crunchy and like heavy like a lot of hairsprays do. I personally would never use hairspray if I didn't have to, or if it didn't really, really help me. So this is basically the only one that I'll use. So what I do now is choke. You can see this hair back here is like wanting to go forward. It's because I have this nice long part. Love that. So what I do is just try to get this back section. I'll take a little section, a little bit at a time. So now I'm just going to do a little bit of teasing. I just have this little teasing brush from Wigo Europe, and I'll do a little bit of hairspray right at the base. Just a little bit of teasing. So a few things I was going to say that I thought of while I was drying my hair. You saw me do the front section. My bangs are going this way, but I was drying this way. That is basically like an off base way to style your hair. So if you do it in the opposite direction when it lays back the other way, it's going to have a lot more volume, which is why, you know, when you're doing like up here, instead of drying it this way, you're wanting to dry it this way so that when it falls back, it has even more volume. So just keep that in mind when you're going around your head. And also, one of my biggest like secrets, I guess, tips, not secrets, it's not a secret. When you're working with a brush or this brush or just drying your hair in general, work with really small sections, and it seems like it goes a lot faster and it's a lot less overwhelming. I remember when I first started working at the salon and I had to dry clients, I was really scared to use a brush with them because I thought their hair was going to get tangled and, you know, the whole thing. And really, perfect. If you're working with the proper amount of hair, that shouldn't happen. I like to do this thing on the side of my hair where I brush back this hair and have my ear poke out a little, kind of like a 70s vibe. So just make sure you're not grabbing too much hair to start with. I do, obviously, like you saw, super small sections in the front to make sure that my bangs are going to lay the way that I want them to. We're just going to come right around town, do this other side. I think I'll do about one more section over here. I really probably need a haircut. I want my hair to grow out a little bit more, like my ideal length is just a couple more inches, but I think I would benefit from some layers at this point since I don't have any color in my hair. And you guys know, if you have color in your hair, especially lightener, it kind of helps your styles stick a little bit easier. If you have all natural hair color and thin hair, it's like an extra added thing. And then sometimes in the front of my hair I tease my bangs, sometimes I don't. I kind of just like to get like in the middle here, if I don't do anything else, just to make sure it's gonna kind of, I feel like more than anything, teasing for me and hairspray is so that my hair is gonna grip the rest of my hair easier. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically if you just dry your hair and don't use any product, it kind of is, you know, gonna lay like this. So you have to use volume products if you want volume, and I feel like if you tease your hair, hairspray it, the whole nine, it helps a ton. Okay, super simple, super easy. Adds just a little bit of volume and like style, and I especially love that styler you can kind of, you know, curl in your edges a little bit. It just makes it look more intentional to me. And that's literally it. That's all that I do for my hair. I don't like to spend a lot of time on my hair. I like to dedicate a lot of my time to my makeup because that's what I'm really passionate about. That's what I enjoy doing. My hair is basically just because I have to do it. So I hope that you guys liked this video. I hope that it was helpful for you. If you have any tips for me, please comment them down below. If you have any other requests from me, please comment those down below as well. If this video was helpful and you did enjoy it, if you could give it a thumbs up, that'd be great. That helps me out so much, and I would really love if you guys subscribed if you wanted to stick around with me too. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.